Welcome to the Instagram Stories Flash Briefing. Our top story today, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry unfollow Kate Middleton and Prince William on Instagram. This is from Page 6. This is not news I normally report on, but I think it's a thing that I should mention. On to our next story. I talked yesterday about how Instagram is testing hiding the number of likes and views that photos and videos receive. But why? What is the reason behind doing that? This article comes from the Washington Post. Here's the quote. Instagram's head, Adam Mosseri, said the change is designed to minimize the stress of posting online, where users can fixate on how many likes their videos draw. He said, "We want people to worry a little bit less about how many likes they're getting on Instagram and spend a little bit more time connecting with people that they care about," he said on Tuesday during Facebook's annual developer conference, F8. In the test run, which rolls out in Canada this week, the Facebook-owned site will display user posts as it would normally, but people scrolling through the feed won't see like counts. Account owners will still be able to check the tallies on their own photos and videos by clicking through a prompt. Mosseri said the experiment is part of a broader effort to rethink the fundamentals of how Instagram works and create a more welcoming experience. The company is also testing a redesigned profile page that de-emphasizes follower counts. Here's the quote. "We don't want Instagram to feel like a competition. We want to make it a less pressurized environment," he said. Now, fundamentally, that does make sense, especially in light of some of the attention that's been drawn to the increased anxiety and social isolation that comes along with using social media apps. However, Instagram isn't alone in trying to find a way to address the seemingly endless quest for likes and new followers. Twitter chief executive Jack Dorsey said last week if he could build Twitter completely new, he would rethink its emphasis on likes and retweets as markers of success. In a prototype of the Twitter app, the company is experimenting with removing like and retweet counts by default. Unlike the current version of Twitter, which displays those figures for each post, the beta app only shows the metrics when the user taps the tweet. Now, normally I don't give asides about Twitter, but I think it shows in a broader context how Instagram is trying to keep the mindset of its users in the forefront and make sure that everyone's mental well-being is taken into account when updating and improving the app. Our last story of today comes from Engadget. Get ready for even more third-party AR filters on Instagram. Subheading, Facebook is opening up its AR platform to Instagram. Now, included with all the announcements that have come at the Facebook Developer Conference F8, a less flashy update, it's now allowing creators to make and publish their own AR effects and filters on Instagram. If you're not familiar with AR effects, it means augmented reality, and when you open up the camera and there are all those little things that you can make happen, like sunglasses appearing or clouds floating in the background or other different things, those are called AR effects. Right now, the only Instagram camera effects you see are made entirely in-house. However, with Facebook opening up its Spark AR Studio tool to Instagram, you can see other AR effects being able to be made by pretty much anyone. Here's the quote from Matt Roberts, an Adobe Spark product manager. "If you use the Instagram camera, you'll see all these AR effects, and they're all built with Adobe Spark." He continues, "Now we're allowing anybody, not just people who work for Instagram, to build their own effects for their own cameras." Mark my words, this is going to be huge. I remember when Snapchat first gave people the ability to make their own filters and then upload them. And people were doing all kinds of creative things, like figuring out where their favorite celebrities were going to be at conferences and events and uploading the filters so that the celebrity would use it, all kinds of crazy things. In this particular case, the Spark AR Studio tool is apparently so easy to use, it has drag and drop functionality that any artist or creator can make their own augmented reality filters and publish them on Instagram very easily. Adobe Spark AR Studio is free and runs on Windows and Mac OS. Do you have any experience with this? If you could send me a direct message at Daniel Hill Media, I would love to hear from you because I really want to get involved with this, and I think this is going to be 100% a huge deal. That's it for today's flash briefing. If you have a quick moment, could you open your Amazon app and leave a review for this flash briefing? This would help me to get more new listeners, and I would really appreciate the feedback. Thanks for listening.